My name is Elena from Mirrix Looms, and I'm here to tell you about the anatomy of a Mirrix loom. Mirrix looms are tapestry and bead looms that come in 8 different sizes, ranging from our 5-inch mini Mirrix to our 38-inch Zeus loom. Each loom is measured by the width of the top bar. So this loom here is the 8-inch Laney loom, so 8 inches measure from here to here. Our smallest loom, the mini Mirrix, is a dedicated bead loom, and all the other looms can be used for bead weaving. They can be used for tapestry, wire weaving, inkle weaving. Our larger looms can be used to make rag rugs. They're very, very versatile looms and can be used to weave almost anything. So a little bit more about the loom. The loom has aluminum top and bottom bars. These side bars are copper, and then we have threaded rod at the bottom. Our 8-inch loom has a fold-out leg that you can see right here that makes it easy for you to work on a table. All our looms larger than this actually have 2 fold-out legs to make them a little bit stabler since they're larger. The only loom that does not have a leg is the 5-inch mini Mirrix, which is very small, so it doesn't really need one. Our looms, the 5-inch, 8-inch, and 12-inch, are great to use on your lap or on a table. But those are small enough that you can sit on your couch and weave, which is nice, and it's great for portability if you want to take them to a workshop or something like that. Now, one of the great functions of a Mirrix loom is that if you move these wing nuts here, you can change the size of the loom. So you won't have to put as much warp on it if you're going to make a smaller piece, or you can extend it to be longer if you're going to make a larger piece. Also, once you have the actual warp on the loom, when you move these wing nuts, you can actually tighten and loosen the tension. And that is another really great feature of a Mirrix loom, especially for tapestry, is that you can get really, really incredible tension by moving these wing nuts. So up here we have our tray that has a warp coil or a spring in it. Now, there are different size springs, and you choose which spring you want. So these go on and off and out of the tray. You can choose which spring based on what size beads you have, or if you're weaving with fiber, based on how thick the fiber or what kind of fiber you're using. So this can change. These here are our wooden clips. They come on the loom. If you turn them around, you'll put your warping bar in here, which is how you warp the loom, which is actually very, very easy. Basically, you put a bar here, you tie on, and you go around the loom in a figure 8 with your warp thread. Mirrix looms have continuous warp, which means that if you weave on the front of your loom, and let's say you weave up to here, you can loosen your tension a little bit and actually bring your piece around the back of the loom so you have more places to weave on the front. So the length that you have to weave is not just the front of the loom, it's the front of the loom and up the back as it moves around. This means that with a smaller loom, you can get a lot more weaving length. Now, if you have a shedding device, which basically lowers and raises the warp threads on the loom, this is very, very helpful, almost necessary for tapestry. It's great for combining beads and fiber, and it's also great for a different than the traditional method of bead weaving method. So if you are using a shedding device on your loom, all the looms 8 inches and larger can come with a shedding device. The larger looms do always come with a shedding device, which can either be used or not used. In some of the medium and smaller size looms, you can get a shedding device with a loom, or you can get one without. So basically, this is a shedding device that just sits right here in those clips. So the clips kind of have a dual purpose. And that is basically it. This here is a Mirrix loom. There are many different things that you can make on a Mirrix loom. Originally, it was designed by professional tapestry artist Claudia Chase as a tapestry loom. She was looking for a professional quality loom that was portable. So you can definitely make traditional tapestries on this loom. But soon after the loom was designed, Claudia realized that it was also a fantastic bead loom. So you can make great bead pieces. You can make simple pieces like this bracelet right here. You can make necklaces, wrap bracelets, cuff bracelets. You can even do things like this piece is a bead piece with fiber combined. A Mirrix loom is great for combining beads and fiber because it is actually a bead loom and a fiber loom. So you can see here we have 18 karat gold thread woven into this bracelet, which is a really neat design. You can also do things like beaded purses, tapestry purses, much larger wall hangings, rag rugs. Really, your options are limitless. We have a lot of customers who do really neat pieces with found objects. We have one customer who uses paper and wire to weave. Really, your imagination is the limit here. So if you'd like more information about what you can make on a Mirrix loom, tutorials, ebooks, really all the information you could possibly want, go to our website, www.mirrixlooms.com.